In this video, I am going to be debunking common myths when it comes to press releases. I'm going to go over what is actually working this year and how now what's going on with press releases is different than what used to go on with press releases. My name is Rachel S. Lee, the owner of getfeatured.com, where we write and distribute a press release for you in under 5 days and get you as seen on top media sites and hundreds of sites. On this channel, you can find more videos about press releases, media features, online branding, SEO, and online marketing. If you are watching this and it is past 2025, what I'm going to share with you is still going to be relevant because what's been going on in the press release space the past few years, there has been leaps made. So I'm sure there will still be even more leaps in innovation as the years come and more adapting to the changes of the internet, the online landscape, and business in general. But with what I'm going to share with you today, I think this information is going to be relevant for many years to come. And that's the first myth, is that many people think that press releases are an outdated strategy and are not important to business, to marketing, to branding. And that just isn't true. Now, the way press releases used to be years and years ago, before the internet or in the beginning of the internet, is totally different than how they are most commonly used now with journalists, bloggers, websites, online newswires and feeds, automation, SEO, digital media, videos, photos, hyperlinks. Most press release distribution newswires have adapted to this new modern online landscape. So have the journalists, so have the bloggers, so have the readers. So yes, you can still get your press release on the desk of a newsroom, but it's going to be more common to get in the email of that newsroom or published on an online newswire to get in front of those types of journalists. And with these online press releases, it's not just about getting in front of the journalists, but getting in front of your potential customers. And the distribution packages that we have at Get Featured get you on hundreds of sites, top sites too, like Business Insider, AP News, Benzinga, MarketWatch, Yahoo Finance, tons of local affiliated ABCs, Foxes, NBCs, CBSs. It is outdated to just write a press release and do nothing with it, or write a press release and just send it off to a few platforms. But the way to do it now is through a distribution package that will get you on hundreds of sites and can still get you in front of thousands of journalists. We're not going to fax your press release over to the journalist, but we will get it in their inbox. And it is not guaranteed that a journalist will do anything with your press release and want to contact you. But when you're getting in front of over 1,000 of them in the same day, then your odds are higher. And it is guaranteed that you will get published on hundreds and hundreds of sites. That brings me to myth 2, which is press releases don't help with SEO. This is just not correct. Online press releases really do help with SEO, search engine optimization. These published press releases can show up on page 1, 2, 3, and beyond of the search engine results. Google search results, Yahoo results. They can show up in Google News, on Yahoo News. The AI tools, which is a form of a search engine, are picking up information from press releases. They're picking up information from your search results. So if someone was searching me online, there's going to be the search results and you will see my website, you will see my social media, and you will see press releases about me. And if you were to ask ChatGPT questions about me, it's also going to scan what is about me online, and it's going to pull information from recent posts about me online, aka press releases. And blog posts, and press releases and blog posts can be used together to really boost your SEO even further. When you distribute your press release, you want to make sure that you are hyperlinking back to your website, your social media, your landing page, your sales page, your offer page, the page to your book. By hyperlinking back to those sites, it is going to give you backlinks, Once you're published, now you're gonna have hundreds of backlinks back to those sites, and that's also telling the search engines that your sites are legit, they are relevant, and they deserve to show up higher in the search results for various keywords that you're trying to go for. And you're gonna be going for those long tail keywords in the press release. If you don't SEO optimize the press release, then it's not going to help as much with SEO. So we want to make sure that the title is very keyword rich, the subtitle is very keyword rich, and the body is keyword rich too. At getfeatured.com, we can write your press release for you. You can give us a press release and we can distribute it for you with one of our distribution packages, or we can write it for you, and we write it in the right way, in the press release style way, in a journalistic way that's also very SEO optimized. So we will want to know generally what keywords you want to go for, generally what do you want this press release to be about, but then we will do our own deeper research to get the best long tail keywords and information about you and your business so we can write you a great press release. And we can do that in under 2 days and then get you published in under 2 days also. If you do just one press release, it will help your SEO. But to really improve your SEO, you'll want to do multiple press releases. You can do it once a month, once a quarter. We have clients that do press releases multiple times a week because they're really serious about using SEO as a marketing and traffic strategy. I'm not saying use press releases to get a ton of traffic. You can and typically will still get traffic to your sites from the press releases, but I don't consider it a traffic strategy. I consider it a branding strategy and an SEO strategy, which will therefore eventually help you get more organic traffic and conversions. Myth number 3 is that nobody reads press releases anymore. This is a myth because that's not totally true. No one is going to read it if they can't find it. If they don't see it, then of course no one's going to read it. You can get it written and sent off to a few people or sent out on some newswire that isn't any good and no one sees it, or you can get it sent out with a distribution package where people will see it and it's written in a way where people will want to read it. And you can share these published media features on social media, on your website, to your email list, and get even more people to read it. So if it doesn't have a strong title and it's just not written good, then people are not going to read it. And if it doesn't get good distribution, it's not getting on good sites and getting in front of journalists, then people won't read it. So you can write your own press release. You can try to do it with AI, but that still doesn't mean that it's written in a proven framework to get people hooked and continuing to read it all the way down to the boilerplate at the bottom. This is why I would recommend to just let the experts write it. We can totally help you with that. And maybe you've tried other press release distribution companies, different newswires, and you didn't love the results. Well, at Get Featured, we work with the top newswires. We've worked with over 20 different newswires, and we've found the best ones that get you the best results for the best deal. And we have deals with them in bulk so we can pass the savings on to you and have it be completely full service. You don't have to go in the online platform and figure out how to format things, where to put things, accidentally mess it up and publish something incorrectly that you can't get taken down. We have distributed thousands of press releases and we walk you through every step of the way. You approve the writing, you approve the preview, and we optimize it so you can have your logo, photos, even a video embed. And we do this fast in under 5 days so people can start reading your press releases. Myth 4 is that press releases are just for big companies, famous established companies that are so important. But the truth is, even if you are a solopreneur, you are a one-person business, or even if you don't own a business, but you are climbing the ladder in your career, or you do have a small business, a local business, you only help people in your city, press releases are actually perfect for you. Let's say you are a plumber in Newport Beach. Those are the keywords that we want to have in your press release. plumbers in Newport Beach, best Newport Beach plumbers, shower installation Newport Beach, and then of course your name, your company name, more in-depth about the services that you offer, and your contact information so people can call you. Even if you are a small business but not local to some city, maybe you are a manifestation coach for women. There's so many keywords we can use, and there's so much we can write about. We can write about what inspired you to start the business, programs that you offer, client testimonials, and we want to put photos of you because that also helps show up in Google Images, and you want to knock down the competition and you to show up higher. Press releases are powerful whether your business is brand new or you are established. If it's a brand new business, a brand new project, a brand new program, a brand new product, then great, you have a blank slate to start with. And you get to control the narrative of what is said about you online, what's published about you online through using press releases. And if you're a small business and you're already established, you might have outdated stuff about you online, and you want to push that down and have the new announcements and news and content show up about you online. Businesses of all sizes and all levels can benefit from press releases. And myth number 5 is that press releases are expensive. Well, it is true that there are some distribution packages that are more expensive than others. There are some that are really cheap, and there are some that are pretty expensive. I guess it's all relative, but you can get ripped off. I have seen businesses overpay for what they got. This is because a lot of PR companies get the press release for really cheap and they put a really big margin on it. 10x it, 20x it, 30x it. So I'm saying they could buy the distribution package for $100 and resell it for $3,000 or more. It is not uncommon for PR agencies and publicists to charge $5,000 a month for their services, $10,000 a month for their services. Now, I'm not saying that's all they're doing. It's just one press release a month and sending it off to a cheaper distribution newswire, but I have seen it happen. I've also tested so many different newswire distribution packages. I've tested a lot of them and I've compared the results. So let's say I paid $300 for this one and then $300 for this one. I'll compare the reports and see, wow, they were the same price, but this one got me way better results. So after testing so many different kinds at different price points, and I continue to because things do change, the news networks adapt. They're changing often what sites will publish and what sites won't publish, and they're adjusting things to make sure that you get the best reach. But I have found a few that I have found the most value in for our clients. So if you go to getfeatured.com, you can see what we have today. I mean, we don't always change it up so much. We have these long-standing relationships with these newswires, and we buy in bulk so we can pass the savings down back to you. And it's full service. We take care of everything, the formatting, the tech. You don't have to worry about any of that. We can get your press release live on these sites in 2 days. I would be a bit wary about a press release distribution package that is super cheap because really you do get what you pay for. And you want to use this as an ongoing strategy. So in your marketing budget, you want to decide how much are you going to allocate to press releases as part of your marketing strategy mix. Can you afford a lower price package once a quarter? Are you going to do a higher price package that gets more reach and gets you on more sites and in front of more journalists and do that once a month? Are you going to do a lower cost package that's still excellent for SEO and then do that weekly? With press releases, quality is super important and quantity can help you grow even faster. But even just starting with one is going to put you way ahead of the competition. If you're getting these media features and you're showing up on these sites and your competition is not, people are going to notice you and see you and have that trust and see credibility in you. I think what stops a lot of people from moving forward with putting out a press release is they think they need to keep learning about it and fully understand it, and I don't get it and I'm scared to do this. Well, I hope that you learned some stuff on this video today, and I have other videos on my channel about press releases, so you can learn more about it if you need to get more comfortable before deciding to do it. But I think what also stops people from doing it is they feel overwhelmed, like, oh, now I'm gonna have to learn all this if I'm gonna do it. But you really don't. All you gotta do is tell us what you want it to be about, and we'll take care of the rest and get you published guaranteed. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I will link below getfeatured.com, and you can read more about press release distribution, read our FAQs, and even just get started so we can get you written and distributed in under 5 days. And I'll also link other videos about press releases, media features, branding, SEO, online marketing in the description below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.